So last night when we were at Three Jimmy's and we were talking about coming back to the room, and Derek was going to watch the football game and I was going to people watch. Well, up here is the sitting area. So we sat over there. There was a couple sitting here. You know, you got a little view looking down towards town and the Space Needle. We're up towards the National Park side of town. There's Crockett's right there beside of us. We just had breakfast there. So there wasn't many people, especially being a Thursday night, there wasn't many people. But if it was a busy weekend, it would have been, you know, fun to just sit out here. But it was very nice, very cool. No complaints about the weather, so I did sit out here for a little bit. And they have a nice little water fountain fall out front here, which is nice. I didn't realize until last night when Derek mentioned it that they actually have an indoor pool. I didn't actually go over there into it or look at it, but yeah, they actually do inside there. And it does look like they have like a outside sitting area. I'll see if I can get that. They do have rooms up here along this side. Yeah, you can see the pool a little bit better there. Looks like a little picnic area. Pool, nobody in it this morning. And a nice little courtyard area, looks like, right there as well. So if you're going to be staying here for a while or have kids, that would be a nice thing to know about.
Okay, we are getting ready to check out, and last night we had room 129, days in, and honestly I was debating on whether to do a review of this place, because when you come to Gatlinburg, or at least us, don't usually stay in a chain motel. Reason we got this one last night, we had a reservation at our usual motel, the Sleepy Bear, and Chauncey's over here in her chair, and they called us, what, Tuesday?
Yeah, it was on Tuesday.
Tuesday, 2 days before we're supposed to arrive, telling us they couldn't honor our reservation because of sickness. So we kind of just had to get something at the last minute. This was the right price. So never stayed here before. We're right next to Crockett's at the south end of town. But I did want to go around and show you a little bit of the days in here, just in case you're ever needing a room, budget friendly. I'll be honest with you, reading some of the reviews of this place, I was a little worried. I think they've done some updating in here. I think it looks kind of modern and updated, so I'm going to hit the highlights of it first of all. Kind of like the way they got the TV. I'm going to tell you a feature I like here. They've got the HDMI output down here. A lot of times when we're on vacation, we'll like bring a DVD player and hook up to the TV, or we want to watch our review videos on the TV to make sure they turned out okay. And sometimes you have to turn the TV around, try to get your hand behind the TV to get the cords hooked up. They made that really easy right there with that. Putting that right there is really a handy item. The room has a lot of good electrical outlets. Sometimes you find a motel room that doesn't have a lot of good outlets. It got electrical outlets here. Right over here by the bed.
And they got USB.
Yeah, they got USB ports where you can charge your phone. Very adequate electrical outlets here. Yeah, here we go. I'll say something about the beds. Some of the motel reviews you've seen us do, at least 2 of them, the beds are very noisy, and I kind of demonstrate that. These are just the opposite. These were really, really comfortable beds. I mean, really comfortable.
And I noticed they've got mattresses. So I think they're replacing olives. They must be doing.
Yeah, they may be.
But this one here is like very plush. Very nice. The pillows.
You notice it didn't squeak and all that. Like,
well, I had the 2 squishy pillows, which were very, very nice.
Yeah, honestly, really, for what we paid, our bill was $81, $80.97 to be exact, and it's a pretty modern, updated room. Most everything is positive. The one thing I will say it's a negative is the carpet needs to be cleaned. You walk across it after taking a shower and your feet are brown.
Yes,
it seems to be a Days Inn trademark because the one we stayed at in St. Augustine's the same way. So I would say they do need to clean their carpets.
The lighting is a little bit to desire. I mean, that's nice over here between
Leaves
the
a little,
beds.
yeah.
That's fine. But like if we didn't have this
Yeah.
window open,
Yeah, there's not a lot of lighting in here, but
it would be dark. They need something over, like a lamp in this side. Like if you're sitting at this chair or at the desk, you'd want a lamp.
show them your favorite feature. Now hold on before you do that.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say before that.
Yeah, out there's the pool. They got an indoor pool too. That's the outdoor
Yeah,
pool.
I took it. There's on there. They have an iron, but no ironing board. So I don't know what happened there.
All right,
But
my wife loves this blind here.
yeah, I noticed this up here. I was like, oh, that looks like a sky and trees. And then I put it down last night, and I was like, oh look, it's a waterfall.
Yeah. So that's kind of neat.
I like that, and it for me, I don't
Unfortunately,
like.
there's not enough lighting in here for you to see it well. But
Well, and I was gonna say at night, I don't like any light when I'm sleeping, and this helps darken the room very nicely.
yeah.
But I do like that.
But anyway, just wanted to let y'all be aware of this place. It's not, I mean, it's a Days Inn, it's a chain, but if you're a Wyndham Rewards member like we are, the price was right, $80 right before Labor Day weekend. Of course, it was a Thursday night. I imagine it's a lot more than that tonight. But I also want to make mention of something that you don't normally do a review on of a motel, but I'm going to review the remote control. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to review this remote control. We've stayed at a couple of other places that have remotes like this. And I want y'all to see this thing. This is the way every motel remote should be. It's waterproof. If you've ever watched these documentaries or read articles on the nastiest thing in a motel room, all of them will tell you the remote control is nasty. Obviously, people touch things, go to the bathroom, come out and watch TV. This remote, you can submerge it in water. You can put sanitizer on it, which I do that every time. I don't always submerge them if they're not like this. But this one here, I was able to run it under hot water and soap and scour it off and make it clean to touch. The place we stay at in Siesta Key, Florida, used to have remotes like this, and for whatever reason, changed them and went to a traditional remote with the regular buttons. But this thing, I'm just going to give a recommendation for every motel in the world. You ought to go to remotes like these. In fact, it's actually called, I didn't notice that, it's called Clean Remote. And the reason being, again, you can wash it off. That's the first thing I do when I get to a room is wash the remote off. But that's an awesome remote control. Every motel should have those.
Yeah, they should. Especially in today's time.
I don't know why one would have it then go to something else. This is something that I think, honestly, yeah, especially in today's time. I've always cleaned the remote off, but now with the virus going around, that's just a handy thing to do or to have. So.
Did you show that they have a microwave? And
Oh, they do have, yeah.
a little coffee maker.
They do have a little coffee maker. We're not coffee fans ourselves. Microwave, refrigerator. Like I say, the only
Basic,
thing,
yeah.
it's basic room. The only things could be improved, I guess, like we said, is the carpet being clean and a little bit more lighting. But overall, you know, not a bad place. We're checking out and heading over to Cades Cove, and we're going to be without cell signal for days. I can't wait. So
We'll be taking pictures, videos, and then of course, you know.
yeah, and upload them when we get home. But anyway, if you're needing a room for a budget-friendly price and actually a decent room,
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of bad reviews about this place. I'm not sure why, because we had a good night's sleep.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the main street up here. Back streets right here. Peddler is like right across the
You can
parking
walk to,
lot.
if you like the Peddler, we've eaten there, it's decent. If you like the Peddler, you literally walk out and across the street. I mean, you could throw a rock and hit it. If you want to eat at Crockett's Breakfast Camp,
Yeah, I got a picture or a video.
yeah, you can't see it from our room, but it's actually right there up the next block. If you want to eat at Park Grill, it's across the street. So you got really some dining, and you can walk to everything in town.
Yeah.
So honestly, this is a very convenient place to stay. It's not our usual motel. I don't know if we'll stay here again. It's not that I wouldn't. I mean, if I had to again, I would.
I think they're working on updating it.
Yeah,
From what
but I think we got one of the rooms that's updated. You know, use a little paint right there on the wall, and the carpet does need to be cleaned. But honestly, the beds is as comfortable motel beds I've stayed in probably since that sleep in West Virginia. These are really good beds. I will say that. And that's really what you go to a motel for, anyways, to sleep. So anyway, I would give this place a thumbs up. So all right, we're going to head to Cades Cove now. More videos to come.